Folks, listen. This is a live stream, and I'll be interacting with the viewers, and I'm gonna try to keep this video under an hour. Uh, I'm gonna try and keep this video under an hour. And if you're new to the channel, you're probably not gonna grasp the magnitude of what I'm gonna show in this video. So I would recommend that you binge watch a bunch of my videos. You can't just watch one or two videos. You gotta watch, at least 5 to 10 videos to kind of begin to understand how important this information is, and you will be amazed. But anyway, so yes, I did find some new information, and I don't, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to show it, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to kind of put together some stuff that I have that, again, solidifies what I'm trying to tell you guys. So you have to be patient, because I didn't prepare anything. So basically, I'm going to be entering every number manually right in front of you, because I just don't have no more room on my cell phone, to do these things. And plus, I don't have the patience anyway. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you watch from the beginning and listen to what I said, okay? And so, if you remember, there was this thing called the Condo Collapse last year, and let's listen first to when this happened. I mean, I know exactly when it happened, but I need you to hear it. Oh, and by the way, if you hear any noise in the background, that's the air conditioner. I have it on low as it goes, so I apologize for the noise. I mean, for the noise. When was the Florida condo collapse? The date? This stupid thing. Hold on. All right, listen. It happened because, if you ask stupid Google, it actually says 6:23, which is not true. It happened at 1:22 in the morning on June 24th. It happened last year on June 24th at around around 1 a.m. And that's very important that it happened on June 24th, because this year on June 24th, Elvis's movie's coming out, and I explained to you why June 24th is so important. Because June 24th, on the old calendar that we used to be on before the Gregorian, we're on the Gregorian now, the Julian calendar, June 24th would be June 11th, okay? And I told you, Seattle's going to be struck on June 11th, right? So this thing called the Condo Collapse, and obviously you see that right away it's the CC, because I told you Elvis is the CC rider, right? CC equals 33, and the word, you can make the word C like you're seeing with your eye, or the water C, or the letter CC, which is 33. I told you. And Elvis used to sing a song in the very first song in concert he would sing is CC Rider. Okay? I told you, he's mocking God with everything he does. I told you, Elvis is their God. Anyway, so on June 24th, the condo collapse happens, and it's kind of it came down, the building, okay, collapsed, and it's like a sinking thing, and many people died. Let me see how many people died. Hold on. What was the final tally of the amount of people that died in the condo collapse in Florida?
According to Forbes, over a month after a
so it was 98. According to these people, it was 98. And there was one survivor, supposedly. The most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. Supposedly, he rode the collapse, you know, the place is in a rubbles, and he walked out without any scratches. This 15-year-old kid, and by the way, his name is Jonah, and it connects to Jonah being in the belly of the whale for 3 days. Because Elvis is the beast out of the sea, right? Let's see if that's his name. 15-year-old Jonah Condo Collapse. I just want to make sure it's his name. Yeah, Jonah Handler was the kid's name. Okay, now, so by the way, it had a north and a south tower. So I think the south tower came down. It doesn't matter. It's a tower, okay? And okay. Hold on. What did I do with the piece of paper? Hold on, folks. I'm about ready to lose it here. You gotta be kidding, right? Okay, anyway, so June 24th is the date happened. And I told you June 24th is June 11th on the old calendar, because that's when Seattle's going to be struck. It was predictive programming for what's about to happen this year. And I told you Elvis's movie's coming out June 24th. And June 24th is June 11th, okay? Now, what was the cross streets of this condo collapse? By the way, folks, I am not looking at the chat, so please do not expect me to see what you're saying right now. All right? And the cross streets were Collins, 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 like columns. It's almost like the word columns, but Collins, Collins, and that equals 84. And I told that word equals 84 if you just add up the letters. And I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4. Okay, so that's one connection to Trump's head wound. And I told you it happened 6/24. 6/24 is 6/11, which connects to the Seattle event 6/11. And the cross streets were Collins, which equals 84. And I told you Trump's going to come back either on 8/7 or 8/8 after his head wound. And the cross street was 88th Street. Can you believe this? I mean, it's like you can't make this stuff up, So it was 88th Street in Collins, right? Now, let me, what else was I going to say? Okay, let's find out the address. Hold on. Let me show you the address. What was the address of the condo collapse?
The Condo Phillips around Claremont.
What was the address of the condo collapse in Florida?
8777 Collins Avenue. According to the New York Times, what do we know about the building? The beachside building, Champlain Towers South at 8777 Collins Avenue, was built in 1981. It was 13 stories tall and had 135 units.
So it had, like I said, it had a north and a south tower, just, kind of in reference to 9/11, the towers. And by the way, if you take the letters of C, T, and S, that equals 42. S is the 19th letter, T is the 20th letter, C is the 3rd letter. That makes 42, which connects to Elvis, who died at the age of 42, and Washington's the 42nd state, right? Okay, now look at the address, 8777. Elvis died in 77, and now he's 87 years old this year. Okay, besides having the 777 in there, but look, it's 87 because Elvis turned 87 this year, and 77 is the year he died, okay? Now, I just want to make sure you guys are following me here. Hold on. Okay. Let's hold on. Let me get the exact address for that. Champlain Towers South address.
8777 Collins
Yeah, we know
Avenue.
that. I want the
According to
exact
Kira
address.
7, Champlain Towers
I
7.
want the zip code too. Hold on. Here it is. Look at the zip code. Where am I? Where is it? You piece of... Champlain Towers address. You piece of...
Light and power is at 550.
Champlain Towers, Florida, South. Address. Oh my goodness. Anyway, here it is. I don't know what I'm doing. You hit one stupid thing and you go everywhere. So look at the address. I mean the zip code. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm not kidding. I can't take this. Okay, it's got the 33, and I just explained to you that Elvis is the CC rider, right? He's the 33, because 33 is a code they use because Jesus died at the age of 33 and he rose from the dead at 33. It's the number of ascension. It's the crown. It's the crown of thorns. You understand that? Jesus is God, and that's why they have to mock him and try to mimic it. Okay, anyway, look at what the other three numbers are. 154. 154. Man, I'm not kidding. I'm going to break this phone, man. I just don't have patience anymore because I know time is short. So 154 is the number of the Antichrist. The words the Antichrist equals 154. I told you Elvis is the Antichrist and Trump is his devil twin. His replacement twin for his identical twin that died at birth. Elvis's identical twin died at birth. Anyway, so you have the number of the Antichrist and the number 33 there, okay? Now, so now let's get into the, hold on. Oh, also check it out. Real quick before I show you, let me one more time. So the address was 877, right? And Elvis died on 816. So if you took one of the sevens, check this out. He died on the 16th day, Elvis. So it's 1 plus 6 is 7. So basically that's Elvis's death date. 8, the 7 is 1 plus 6, 816, 77. You see? Elvis died on 8/16/77. One of the sevens can be 1 plus 6 is 7. You understand? Anyway, forget about that. But so let me show you the numbers now involved in this. Because I told you this year was Elvis's most important birthday, and that's why having the number 87 in there in the address was very important. What am I doing, man? So from the day it happened, 6/24, let's go backwards. It's going to take me a while to enter this. Happened last year on 6/24. And if you go backwards 8,777 days, because that's how old, I mean, that was the address, 8,777. I can't remember the stupid, oh, here it is, hold on. I think I'm going to get it this time. There it is. So if you go back 8,777 days, because that's the address, look where it lands. It lands on Trump's birthday, June 14th. So if you went backwards from June 24th, the day this collapse happened, and that was the address, 8777, and I already told you it connected to Elvis, now it connects to Trump. It lands right on Trump's birthday. You see that? Just ask yourself, what is the chance of that? How about 0 to none? All right? No chance unless it's scripted. Okay? Now, let's go from Elvis's birthday. Let's go from Elvis's birthday, which was August. I mean, not birthday. Let me try the birthday because I can't even remember now. I'm just doing all this by memory because some of the stuff I don't have written down on this paper. That's why I'm taking so long to enter stuff. Oh, this is important too, man. You know what? I'm going to show this, even though you guys aren't going to understand, because I told you they love to mock God. Listen to this. I didn't even notice this until just now. From his birthday, from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to the day the condo collapse happened. Look at this. It's 31,580. It's got a crown. So if you take out the crown, I mean, just the O is a crown, or it can be a 0. So you have 58 and 31, the two numbers. 58 and 31 equals the word father. Father equals 5831 on my calculator. All right. And 5 months, 17 days, May 17th on the calendar, May 17th is 137th day of the year. And the 137th prime number, the 33rd prime number is 137. Anyway, so that's that for that. But I have something really important to show here. So from his birthday, okay, this is an important piece. That was from his birthday. Now we're going to go from his death, because that one connected to the address, right? Remember, if you watched it earlier. So let's go from his. See, this is. So from the day he died to the day this condo collapse happened, look, it's the upside down numbers, 16 and 19. Obama was born 1961, and Vernon Presley, his dad, was born on in the year 1916, and Obama was born 1961. Okay, and why is this important? If it was one more day, it would have been 1620, and I told you that the 162nd day of the year is June 11th, okay? And you're going to see why this is important in a second. So this was from Elvis's death date to June 24th, the condo collapse, the 1619, remember that. And if you went 1619 days, forget about 16,019 days like it is here. Let's go 1619 days and see where it would land from Elvis's birthday. It would land hold on, folks. Like I said, I'm doing all of this on the spur of the moment. Like I said, I have so much on my mind because I found a bunch of new info, but I can't show it because it's so complicated. I don't even know how I'm gonna show it to you guys. So from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, if you go forward 1619 days, because I just showed you 16,019, right? It lands on Trump's birthday from Elvis's birthday. Okay? And if you went backwards 1619 days, it would land on August 4th from Elvis's birthday, because August 4th is Obama's birthday, and that's the day Trump's going to get his head wound. Anyway, like I said, another connection, because it connects to that, right? see what we got here. Let me drink some water, folks. What else? Oh, okay. Now I'm going to show you why the 1619 is so important. So if you went from the day Washington was born, I mean, see, he had two birthdays, Washington. His original birthday was 2/11/1731, but they changed it because they wanted, because of this. All of this is because of this. They had the calendars changed. So 2/22/1732 it got changed to. Okay? 2/22/1732 his birthday. It was changed to. So let's go from 2/22/1732 to the day this condo collapse happened. No, I'm sorry. We're going to go to this year, June 11th, the day Seattle's going to be struck. Because I'm trying to connect it to... oh, well, wait a minute. Let me... I forgot. Hold on. Let me go to that one first. Let's go to the condo collapse, see what we get on that. No, it's not that. Yeah, like I said, it's what it is, what we want. Well, hold on. No, that ain't it. So it's for this year. So from Washington's birthday to this year, the day Seattle's going to get struck, look what you get. And remember, I showed you that from Elvis's death date to the condo collapse was 16,019, 16019, right? Hold on. The person asking about hold on. Somebody's asking me about having lunch. Listen, we need to talk another time. Maybe tomorrow morning. All right? Because I got so much on my mind right now. I can't even think straight. All right. So anyway, so from Elvis's death date, where the hell am I? Oh, earlier when I showed you from Elvis's death date to the condo collapse, it was 1619. 16019. Okay? Now look, from the day Washington, his new birthday, February 22nd, 1732, to this year, June 11, 2022, look, it's the 1619 again. You see? Now, if we add that day, see this one, we get to add that day. Okay? So, if we add that day, in the calculation, see, now it's adding that day. You're going to get a different calculation now. See, now it's, look at that, it's 162. See, the 162nd day of the year is June 11th, and it falls on June 11th, you see? And you got 3 crowns. You got an O, O, O. You got the triple crown with the 162. And I told you that on June 11, 1977, the year Elvis died, a horse called Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown. Okay? You got 3 crowns right here, you see? And it lands on June 11th this year from his birthday, Washington. See, it's a 1619 or the 1620. You know, the numbers. 162, you know, the 162 is June 11th, the 162nd day of the year. All right. Yeah, I heard. Listen, I read all about the Berlin car ramming, and I know it involves you know, something kind of connected to me. I'll talk about it later, right before the video ends. So now let's go from Washington's death date to the condo collapse. Trump's born in 1946. No, you're not getting it. I'm using the amount of days in between only. I'm not going by their, you'll hear me say from his exact birth date. If I say stuff like that, then you know what I'm talking about. Come on, people. Where am I? I'm lost now. Oh, because I'm looking at the chat, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, you know what? I actually saw your comment somewhere else, and that's a good catch you made about the Cascadia earthquake the last time it happened. That's crazy. It's unbelievable. So look. So from Washington's death date to the condo collapse, look, it's 221 years, right? But look, it's 6 months, 11 days. You got the 6/11 connection. You see? And if I don't add that day, see, I included that day. If I don't add that day, it'd be 9/11 right here. But anyway, so this year, on the day Elvis's movie coming out, it'll be 222 years, 6 months, 11 days on June 24th, 2022. Because I told you June 24th on the old calendar is June 11th. So this is just what's going to happen after his movie's coming out. But the June 11th, 6/11 is when Seattle gets struck. Okay. Are you looking at all these connections I'm showing, or are you not getting it? Hold on. Yeah, because I told you that that Elvis is the Skull and Bones. He is the head of Skull and Bones. He is the one they worship. Well, like I said, I'm not sure if Elvis is going to pop up on June 11th, but his name, his number, or the image of Elvis is somehow going to manifest and be worshipped. And, you know, they're going to find a way to do it in a backhanded way. Okay. And that's why Elvis's movie is coming out right after this June 11th event, you know. And Trump's going to even be in, supposedly, I'm not sure, but according to what I heard a couple weeks ago, he was going to be in, right after June 11th, he's going to be in Tennessee and also Mississippi, the two places Elvis was born and where he lived, you know. Yeah, I'm going to be on another channel at 6 o'clock California time, which is where I live, Glendale, California. I'm going to be on another person's channel, and because I told you, whoever wants me on their channel, I would go on, but there's only 2 more days left, so I can't, you know, do too much because my throat hurts. But so if we can help one person, then we're doing what we did, you know, what we can do, you know. So that's why I'm going to be on a person. His name is Infinite Plane Radio. And like I said, you know, I'm not sure if he believes in God, you know, and hopefully he believes eventually, because if he doesn't now, but I'm not too sure about what his beliefs are. But like I said, I'm just trying to warn people. That's all this is about. So I'll be on his show at 6 o'clock, and we're just going to be talking about a few things. I'm not, like I said, I don't have anything prepared, you know. So whatever they bring up or whatever I can think of, I'll talk about it. So it's called Infinite Plane Radio. And hold on, Chalk Body Outline. You want me on your show? You didn't ask me if you wanted to come on. I'll come on your show if you want. I didn't know you wanted me on. I didn't see your I didn't even think you were on YouTube anymore. Anyway, so I'll be on at 6 o'clock California time, which is in one. It's like basically 1 hour, but I'm gonna be leaving the chat in like 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So anyway, so let's get back to what I'm trying to show here. Okay. Let me see if I can. Okay, hold on. What am I trying to find here? Hold on, folks. Let me see if I can look through this and find it. Just give me a moment. Man, my throat is killing me, man. Come on. Is this it? No. I'm looking for some. Like I said, folks, I'm doing all of this on the spur of the moment. I'm not prepared, you know. Where is it? I'm scrolling. I have like 1,000 pictures, so I need to find this particular thing that I want to show you before I talk about what I want to talk about. This is incredible, man. Every time I'm looking for something, I can't find it. This is incredible. Every time I don't want to look for it, it's right in front of my face every single time. It's just beyond belief, man. Beyond belief. Let's try it. I think this is it. All right. Okay, so now pay attention, all right? Oops. Where am I? So I told you everything is about the Georges, you know, because Washington is named after, you know, George Washington, right? So Washington was the first. He's the father of our country. The father, get it? It's mockery. So he's the first. Then all the way to the next George. The next time you see a George, and the word Bush equals June, by the way. So one, he's the first, then the 41st. 1 plus 41 equals 42. Then you have Bill Clinton, who was the 42nd president, and I showed all the connections to him and Elvis. Yeah, the 43rd, the 44th, and the 45th, okay? And what is the because remember, Trump is going to get his head wound on August 4th, which is the 216th day of the year. He was, Obama was born on the 216th day of the year, August 4th. Trump's going to get his head wound on that day. And he was elected president in 2016, which is the 216. Now watch, count this. Count all this up and look what you get. 216. You see? And I'm telling you, Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, which is the 216th day of the year. Do you understand how impossible what I'm showing you? First of all, I've shown this years ago, but on my old channels that were terminated. I'm trying to make you understand how impossible what you're seeing here is. Okay? This is like a 1 in a billion for this to come up when, you know, when I made the prediction before it ever happening, right? Anyway, so that was the reason I'm showing you that. Hold on. The reason I'm showing you that is because, you know, man, I'm trying to get all this out, folks. I got like 20 more minutes. Hold on. So remember, I told you that. The first George was Washington, number 1. Then the 41st was George Bush Sr. So it's 141, right? And again, like I said, I've shown this stuff. I'm just trying to. I'm getting to the point. It's very important. So what does June 11th equal if you put in the gematria calculator? Look, 141. Washington was the first president to the next George. First George to the next George, the 41st president. 141, June 11th, you see? And by the way, 6 months, 11 days can be 192 days too. But forget about that. All right, so I just showed you the 141, right? Now pay attention. Watch this. I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. So, so remember, it's 141. That's from the first president to the 41st president, right? And 1 plus 41 equals 42. 1 So 141, right? Let's look at what the prime numbers are real quick. Watch this. All right, folks. Like I said, get ready to be blown away. All right, so remember, it's all about the 141, right? So the first prime number is, where is it? Come on. Is number 2, right? I'm gonna break this thing. Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger. So the first prime number is 2. Now let's go to the 41st. The 41st prime number is 179. Okay, so you have the 2, which was the first prime number was 2. The 41st, because we're doing the 141, right? From George Washington, George Bush Sr., the next George, the 141. It equals 179. So 179 plus 2 equals 181, right? 179 plus the other one was 2. So 179 plus 2 equals 181. Now watch this. So the reason I'm showing you that it equals 181, let's ask, because remember that Elvis, he died at the age of 42, and Washington's the 42nd state, right? What is the 42nd prime number?
According to Prime Numbers Wiki, Fandom, 181 has 2 factors.
181. 181. Did you hear that? So the first prime number is 2. The 41st prime number is 179. So 2 plus 179 equals 181. The 42nd prime number is 181. And that is from the first George to the next George. It's 141, get it? And I told you that Washington's the 42nd state. Elvis died at the age of 42. Are you grasping what I'm showing you there? Or you guys aren't getting it? Because yeah, I don't think you guys are getting it. we're talking like 1 in a million, man. For all these things to connect is 1 in a million, okay? For them to connect like this. And watch, it just gets worse. And you remember Seattle Slew, he won the Triple Crown, right? And Seattle Slew, because the reason it's so important, because he won the year Elvis died, Seattle Slew, in 1977, and he did it on June 11th. And I just showed you June 11th equaled 141, which was the first George to the 41st George, 141, and 140, and those two numbers equal 181 total, and the 142nd prime number is 181. Now we put Seattle Slew into the calculator, and we get see, you get 141. See, again with the 141, June 11th equaled 141. See, this number is the most important. Then this is the second most important. Then this is the because this is the backwards numbers. And by the way, this right here equals the number 33 if it was in the front. So 33 would be, this whole thing would be here. Anyway, Seattle Slew equaled 141. That's all I'm saying right now. I gotta hurry up, folks. I got time. What am I doing? But I don't want to talk another. I'm only gonna do another 15 minutes. So remember, Elvis was born in January, and after his identical twin died at birth, Vernon Presley, his dad, had to go find his replacement twin, because the identical twin either was ritually killed or it was stillborn. Or it's alive. Nobody knows. We'll never know the truth. Anyway, so Elvis was born in January and Trump was born in June, and that's when Elvis is coming back in June, right? I mean, when the Seattle event is going to happen. So let's see what, if you put January and June, what do we get? Now watch, pay attention, because it's not, it's as easy as it looks to figure out what I'm about to show. Hold on. So you put January and June into a gematria calculator. Look what you get. 140 or 41. Basically, it's like, saying 140 or 141. But look, this is what's important. It equals 181. That's the 42nd prime number. You see? You see what I'm trying to explain to you? January, June. 181. Okay. Again with the 42nd prime number connection. Let me get done with what I'm going to show, and then I'm going to end. Then we can talk for another 10 minutes, and I'm going to end the video. So, let me see what else I was going to show. What am I doing? So like I said, Elvis was the first famous person to take an injection on live television, right? And he did it on Bill Gates' first birthday. On October 28, 1956, Bill Gates turned 1 year old. Bill Gates was born in Seattle. So it's connecting it's connected to Seattle where the Space Needle is. Elvis was the first famous person to take an injection on live television on Bill Gates' first birthday, and also Elvis was the first famous person to have anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle. He made a movie as soon as it opened. Back in, he made the movie in '63. I mean, it opened, it released, but he was filming it already when, like, right after it opened, a few months back in '62. So let's find out when the Space Needle opened. What was the date of the opening of the Seattle Space Needle?
April 21st, 1962.
So if you take out the 19, because I told you the 19 is the corona, the crown, right? Because corona means crown. And I told you that Lucifer lost his 19 crown, okay? That's why this whole thing started with Elvis in the 1900s, because the 19 has to do with the crown. Because Lucifer lost Lucifer lost his S, the letter S equals 19 crown. Go and watch that video if you don't understand, that I showed on my channel. So if you just do the date 4/21/62, that's when it opened, the needle. Take out the 19, because when we write dates, that's the way we write it, 4/21/62. So 4/21/62, let's put it into the and you're going to see how crazy this is. Hold on. So let's go from Washington's death date to the day the Seattle Space Needle opened. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it. To the day the Seattle Space Needle opened. Look at this. Like I said, if you believe in coincidences like this, you're crazy. I've shown all this information, folks. I'm just rehashing it because the time is short. What do you want me to do? So from the day Washington died, because Seattle's in Washington, Washington's exact death date to the exact day the Space Needle opened back on April 21st, 1962. Hold on. So, look at this. It's 162 years, 4 months, 8 days. So not only do you have the 8-4 connection, because I told you on August 4th, Trump gets his head wound, okay? And the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. So you have the June 11th connection with the 162, and you got the 8-4 connection for the Trump head wound. This is the Seattle event, June 11th. And look at the date, 4/21/62. You have the 4/2 right there, 42/1/62. Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's a 42nd state. June 11th is the 162 day of the year. Get it? 162. 4/2/162. Do you understand what I'm showing you? Yeah, I've talked about the Joe Montana connections. Yeah, go watch my Super Bowl videos. What was I gonna show? What was I gonna show? Oh, okay. So remember, the Space Needle opened on 4/21/62. So if we went from Elvis's birthday, go forward. Watch this. Like I said, everything I've shown you, I've shown in the past, but it's very important that I show it again. If you go forward, look at this. So remember, I told you that the days are 40. The date was 4/21/62. 4/21/62 was the date, right? The Space Needle opened 4/21/62. Look, from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, if you went forward 42,162 days, it lands on Trump's birthday, June 14th. You see that? Do you see what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up, man. Look at that. It lands right on Trump's birthday. Of course, in the year 2050. I mean, we're never going to see that, you know. But, and if you went backwards from Elvis's birthday, it would be one day off. It would land on August 4th. But on certain years, it would land on August 4th if you went backwards. It would be 4/2/162. But I think you have to do a certain year. It doesn't work perfectly. But it's one day off. It's 4/2/161 if you go backwards. Yeah, I'm going to be going on Infinite Plane Radio. It's on YouTube. You go to Infinite Plane Radio on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a live stream there at 6 p.m. I'm going to go live over there with him. Like I said, I don't prepare anything. I don't even know what. Obviously, we're going to say something about Seattle, but I don't know what we're going to talk about, you know. I mean, what's going to come up? Because I told you, I have so much on my mind that I literally go blank. You know, it's like a deer in headlights, you know. All right. So that's basically it, folks. Anyway, look at what. Oh, I forgot to show. Look at what. I mean, just look at that number. The day the Space Needle opened, 4/21/62. It's got the 162 for 6/11. It's got the 216 for August 4th, right in the middle. 216, and you have the 42 for Elvis's birthday. I mean, 42 was his age when he died. Washington 42nd state. And look, it's even got 6/14. That's Trump's birthday, 6/14. You see what I'm saying? And 12/14 was Washington's death date. I mean, you need another one, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you all the ridiculous connections with the number. That's why they chose that date, because it's got the, you know, it's got the perfect numbers in it. Oh yeah, that. You know what? I don't want to hurt my voice, but yes. It's so funny. All the big channels years ago, because I was doing the Seattle videos, the same exact predictions, same dates and everything. No big channels picked up on my Seattle work, even though they knew that I was predicting this thing way before some idiot who was saying that Seattle was going to get struck on either 11/3 or 3/11, and he was showing cartoons as his proof, and I'm showing real life rituals and perfect connections, and yet not one big channel picked up on my Seattle event. But yet every single big channel who had 500,000 subscribers, these supposed truthers, and yet they never said nothing about my channel. And can you believe that? I mean, you know, and I was telling everybody it's not going to happen. Okay, this is all a distraction to get people away from, because like I said, if that didn't happen back then, you would have so much more people talking about this right now, because people would have been like, whoa, you know, hey, take a look at this. But now, because we warned everybody, not we, but everybody, the truth community was warning everybody about Seattle, and then nothing happened, and now it's like a you know, the boy who cried wolf type of thing, you know. Listen, yeah, look, right now I'm not here to pick a fight with with Infinite Plane Radio, because right now he's the only one having me on. So whatever his motives are, it doesn't matter to me, because I'm trying to help a few people. That's all we care about right now. If we can help one person in Seattle, then we've done what we can do. But I don't know. He might have been one of those big channels. I don't know. I didn't even know who Infinite Plane Radio was, you know, until somebody said that he was talking about me on one of his videos. I said, oh, cool. And he said nothing but nice things about me now. So I don't, I'm going by what he's saying now. So I don't know anything about before. I'm just looking at the chat. I'm about to end it right now, folks. Yeah, yeah. I heard that that gematria dude Zach is gonna be that he's gonna be in Seattle. He's stupid. I think he lives there or something. But anyway, he came to my channel and commented. I said, "Hey, dude," I said, "You better, as much as I despise you," I said, because he hates Christians and he said bad things about Christians and Jesus. He's gonna burn in hell. I told him, "Listen, man, you're don't tempt God," I said, because he's gonna strike him down. I told him, I said, "What are you doing?" Yes, I told him, as much as I despise you, I told him I don't want to see anything bad happen to you or anybody else. But what can I do? I can't stop prophecy from being fulfilled, folks. I told you it has to happen, because this is the book of Revelation playing out. I'm trying to explain this to you guys. Yeah, Zach is he's, like I said, he's a hellbound heathen. All he cares about is money. There's nothing else that dude cares about. Oh, by the way, I heard that the Seattle protest is not going to happen, I heard. Because all across America, they're going to have protests about gun violence, right? This march for our Elvis, march for our lives, because lives is a anagram of Elvis, right? Lives and Levi's. So this lives, this just like Black Lives Matter, it was everywhere, because they wanted the word Elvis all across the world. That's what you saw when you saw the word lives. You were seeing Elvis everywhere. And so they're having a protest on June 11th all across America for gun violence, to get rid of gun or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it's, like I said, it's from that stupid kid. I don't want to say his name. Yeah, run for your lives. Yeah, that's what it should be. Not march for our lives. Run for your lives. Out of Seattle. Yeah, I've heard about that connection with that other shoot. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I told you, because I'm gonna leave this video up. Who is Nino? Who is Nino? What do you mean call Nino? Who's that? I don't know what you're talking about. If you want to give me his number, I'll write it down. But I can't call him now because I'm going on another channel. What is the number? Oh, you can't even put the number. Hold on. If he wants me on the show, I'll go on there. But I'm not gonna go around and ask every person to have me on their show. That's gonna be impossible. I only got one day left. You know what I mean? I can, like I said, folks, I'm only one person. I can't do anything. Only Jesus can save. I can't do anything but warn. That's it. Jesus saves. Garo warns, because for the people who don't know my name, that's my name, Garo, Garo. I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and I'm Armenian, okay, and And the Armenians were the first Christians as a nation, the first, as a group. And remember the Beirut bombing, the Beirut explosion, the biggest explosion we've ever seen, happened on August 4th in 2020. The year Elvis turned 42. I mean, from his death. 42 years from his death, sorry. You had the Beirut explosion on August 4th, the day I'm telling you Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday. All right, folks, I'm going to end the video. Like I said, I have so much more to show, but I got to end it. I can't keep going. Hold on. Oh, you know what I forgot to show? You remember I was showing you guys that for the people who got in late, you're going to be hearing things that I showed earlier, so you're going to be like, what is this guy talking about? I showed you that the 42nd prime number is 181, which connects to George the first president, Bush the 42nd president. 1 plus 41 equals 42, and the 42nd prime number is 181, right? So, and then I told you guys that I put, man, I got to end the video right now, folks. My throat is starting to hurt, and I got to do that other. So, remember I put January and June into the calculator? Because Elvis is born in January and Trump's born in June. I told you they're the Janus twins, and January is named after Janus. Okay? There's a lot more I could show you, but I'm not going to get into it. Remember January? Elvis is born in January, Trump's born in June, and it equaled 140 or 141. 140, 141, right? Whatever. But this is where it's important. The total is 181 for this, and the 42nd prime number is 181, right? So look, let's try and put this number in there, 140, 41. Let's see where it lands if we went 14,041 days forward. Let's see where it lands. Where is it? Let's go from the first of the month, and we went forward 14,041 days. Let's see where it lands. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm almost done with this, folks. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the chat. Listen, folks, if you're asking me a question in the chat, most likely I passed it up. I got to end the video. You're going to have to ask me the question another time. All right, so let me just show you this. Remember, I showed you 14,041 was connected to January and June in Gematria. Look. So if you went from the first of the year, go forward 14,041 days, it lands on June 11th. Or it would be 14,042 because I didn't include that day. So it's 14,041 or 14,042. It lands on June 11th. Look, you see. And I told you January. If you put January and June into my gematria calculator, it equals 140.41, which is what I just wrote right there. All right, folks. Like I said, I could go on for hours and hours with this stuff. I have to end it. All right, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, remember, I'll be on the Infinite. Let me show you where it is right now. That way you can go over there. Because he's already live right now. So I'm going to go over there and see if he wants me to go live now. So if you guys want to go over there now, you can go there now. But, I told everybody 6 o'clock, so I think I should just wait till 6. That way everyone, just in case people were not paying attention and left already. Um, let me just show you where his channel is. You go to YouTube, search, not Google. Go to YouTube, search. Put in to the YouTube search. Put Infinite Plane Radio. And what is this? Where's his live show? It's not even showing up. What's going on here? Hold on. Let me see what channel he's on. Oh, he's not live yet. That's why. It's not up on the. It's not there yet. But let me just show you how to get there. But go there at 6 o'clock. He's not live yet. So, hold on. So you put you into the YouTube search, Infinite Plane Radio. Hold on. That's what you put into the YouTube search, and that's the channel. All right. And I'll be over there talking to him in, what time is it right now? It's 5:35, so in like 25 minutes, I'll be there. I'll see you guys in 25 minutes, which is 6 o'clock California time. Anyway, folks, like I said, I could have showed you tons more. All I was trying to show earlier was that what you saw Surfside, because it was Surfside that collapsed. That condo collapse was the Surfside. What you saw in Beirut, Lebanon was Surfside. What you're going to see in Seattle is probably Surfside, which is, but of course, it doesn't have to be surf, just water. Because Elvis equals water in gematria, okay? You understand? Elvis is the beast out of the sea. He's the Kraken. He's the goat. All right? And January, the astrological sign for January is the sea goat. S-E-A. The sea goat. Elvis is the goat. He's the Kraken. He's the beast out of the sea. He's the phoenix rising. Do you understand? He used to wear the phoenix bird in his concerts. I don't know what this event is going to be, but it's going to be something spectacular. That's all I'm telling you. All right? Just get away from the water as far as you can. Get away from the Space Needle. That's for sure. I believe that the Space Needle will be ground zero. You know what I'm saying? So I would get away. Basically, I think he's live now, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go on till 6. But basically, if they're going to destroy a whole area, it's going to be the whole area of King County. So I'm just telling you, if it's possible for you to get out of King County, then please do it. I don't understand why it's so difficult for people. If you truly believe, I'm saying. I don't understand. If you don't believe, then of course you don't have to go. Because if someone told me that Los Angeles is going to, collapse into the ground, I'm not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? But if I believe it, I'm going to get out. I'm not going to, unless you have a death wish, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, because I was telling people, I'm gonna end the video in like 5 minutes. I was telling people that Seattle is like, it's got all this underground crazy stuff underneath the top of the surface area of Seattle. It just makes no sense to build on top like that. And then I told everybody about the Bertha, it's called the Big Bertha or whatever the hell it was called. It was an underground, this gigantic thing that they built to drill underground. Go look at it. Some Bertha. Hold on. What is this Seattle Bertha crap? What is Big Bertha in Seattle?
According to Wikipedia, Bertha was a 57.5-foot diameter tunnel boring machine built specifically for the Washington State Department of Transportation's Alaskan Way Viaduct Replacement Tunnel Project in Seattle, Washington, United States.
So, and they had all kinds of problems with this thing. So imagine what they've done by building. It's like this gigantic circular saw, All right. Yeah, you guys got to go watch my videos. I can't go through all the stuff. Anyway, like I said, uh, uh, this to me, I told you, I found something new that's beyond unbelievable, but I can't. It's so overwhelming, the information. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out before June 11th. I only got one more day. All right, so I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow, but it's gonna be just like this, where I'm just manually putting numbers in because it's so overwhelming what I'm about to show tomorrow, if I get to it. Anyway, folks, I'll see you guys over at Infinite Plane Radio in like 10-15 minutes. All right, he's live already, so you should just go there now and wait. All right, take care. I'll leave this video up. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. Cry out now. Do not wait, because we're not promised another day. All right, because if you're a child of God, you never know. You know, he might want you in heaven right now. So be prepared. All right. But if you're not a child of God, get right now. Don't wait, because like I said, you're not promised a tomorrow, and then you don't want to go to hell. You better repent now, and you have to be genuine, because God knows your heart. All right. Anyway, folks, take care. God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video.